I'm going to stop this motherfucker if I can. Because best believe, I'm that guy. I'm not going to sit there and pull out my phone. This motherfucker just slit this bitch's throat. Oh, look, he's cutting them into pieces. Doesn't work that way, bro.
Yep.
No one's not going to do that, bro. Someone's going to get up and try something. They're going to push him. He's going to probably fall over. If he,
Yep.
who knows? He probably get himself, or who knows what would happen. Because anything can happen.
What's up, everybody? This is Review Box, and today we are going to do another debate / battle, however you want to call it.
I thought we were going to let Mike see Scream 6 and then let Gabriel see Scream 6 and check
I think we're going to have to pause pause this episode so we can
No,
watch
it's
Scream
too late,
6.
dude. I'm already
All
into
right.
it, bro. They're not, you know what I
You're
mean?
into it?
You know what I mean?
You like it?
You know what I mean? Because, first of all, everybody, this episode's going to start off the bat because this guy just irritates the fuck out of me when I try to, actually, the guy in front, honestly, the only person I like is Mike, okay? That's in the vicinity right now. I don't need the guy behind the camera's opinions, and especially I don't need them in film. But
They're great.
and now I'm sitting next to this guy who says that Texas Chainsaw 2023, right?
Yep.
That Texas Chainsaw 2023 is better than Scream 6, which is absolutely just it's just batshit crazy. It's just bizarre. So, I mean, we're going to get into it. What'd you say? Tell me what you said before I started filming about these two movies and how they're similar.
Oh, they're both sequels.
Okay.
Previous movie.
Okay, drop the sequels. Now,
Well, it's because Scream 6 is technically
yeah, but
longer than just
no.
a sequel.
But here's the thing though. Scream 6 is literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Texas Chainsaw 2023
Can we just
is literally
say that Scream 5
is like a different timeline. Is it's just all over the place.
Can we say that Scream 5 and Scream 6 are pretty much, if you could rename it something else and it'd be a different standalone movie? It's just in the same world?
No, okay, hold up. I feel like you can say that with Scream 6 just because, yes, it's the same killer, all different people, and there's only one reoccurring character that you've seen throughout the franchise, which is Courtney Cox.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I feel like it could I feel like it can be a standalone movie in the same universe, which I guess it's in the same. It's in the direct timeline, but it's good. So then there you go. That's why it's called Scream 6.
Okay, so why did you think Scream 6 was good?
Why did I think Scream
Where's
6
Sydney?
was good? Where's Sydney? Where's Grandpa?
Yeah, where is he?
Where's Grandpa? Where's Hitchhiker? Where's Cook?
Yeah, where are they?
Yeah, we could say the same thing about your movie, little bud.
Where's Cook?
What?
I know.
Yeah, where is he? They're not in the movie. Okay. Well, see, that's the thing with Scream, though, is Scream is not it's Ghostface, okay? It's like Ghostface is the killer, not like the person behind the mask
Wu-Tang.
is necessarily that's funny. It's not necessarily I guess it is the driving force, but it's Ghostface that you go see on screen. You know what I mean? And I'll give it with Texas, over the years, the fathom is that everybody just wants to see Leatherface.
Yeah.
He even has a movie. There's even a movie called Leatherface. Now, I'm not talking about the franchise. And you know what? At the same time,
Some of these movies, some of the Leatherface movies were wacky.
no, 100%. No, and what I'm saying is that Texas 2023 is a direct sequel from the first movie.
Okay.
But it's doing what Halloween did in the sense that every movie between didn't exist.
Yeah.
Okay? Scream is, if not the last, I'm going to say this, if not, it's the last horror franchise that's continuous. Maybe, did they ever remake The Exorcist? No, they made a sequel recently, which was also very horrible, but that's a different day.
What about Chucky? Chucky's got his own series now.
Okay, no. Okay, fine. That's fair. Chucky, actually, no. Chucky is continuous. Even into the series is still continuous, but they did take a detour and made a reboot of Child's Play.
They made a reboot?
Yeah, with Aubrey Plaza. She's the mom. remember Chucky's like AI now. Remember, and he's like he connects to your phone. Yeah, see, because that's how forgettable the movie was. But actually, let me make it very clear too. I love the movie Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I love it. The original movie, I love it. 100% love it. I love the Scream franchise as well. I even for anyone who cares and nobody will, I have written a paper about those two movies and how revolutionary they are.
I was gonna say, you want to talk about continuous, but never mind Halloween.
No,
Halloween's not continuous.
No, it's not. It's continuous.
Trash movie, by the way, the last one.
Yeah, Halloween Ends is trash, but like that one was continuous from the first one, but it was erasing H2O and all over the place. But let's talk why Scream 6 is good. Because it did what your movie did, but better. It did it better. It brought Ghostface, who was like kind of, from a small town type of thing, and threw him in the new atmosphere of New York City. I feel like the setting plays a lot into the fun that you have when you see that movie.
I really thought I thought it was cool that they brought back Billy, but I don't know why. I just didn't like it. Bill, like, there were so many bad oh yeah, that's Billy Loomis's daughter.
What do you mean? Okay, see, this is where you're falling off because they kind of already go over that in the fifth one.
Oh yeah, but I didn't like
and
the
sixth one.
Oh my
that's
goodness. Like, dog, Dewey was it, dog. Dewey could have ran that whole could have done 4 more movies.
Okay. Like Dewey dying, yeah, that was a very questionable decision.
Courtney Cox dying would have been a lot more sensible than Dewey dying.
Because
Dewey could have been like the lone cop that survived it all. And
but
now
he
every time a fucking
Ghostface
pops up, he has to go. It's like his drive to keep going because another Ghostface pops up, another imitator.
Yeah.
That would have been
okay. I agree with you. I agree with you that Dewey's death. Yeah, that was a misstep, a big misstep. It kind of sucks seeing that, but it is what it is. But that's the 5th movie. We're talking about number 6.
Even Sydney dying would have been a little bit. Would have been.
Yeah, I get you, but you know what?
Because she wasn't in 6, which that's another
reason.
Why
This is that's not why it sucks. This just goes to show when you write a good story, you get good results. Scream 6 was the first one that didn't feature the main girl, the final girl, and it still did great. Now,
because they had a megastar like Jenna Ortega at the front, at the forefront.
But she's not even the main character. She was more or less in Scream 6. Absolutely, she's like, you can consider her one of the 2 main characters.
Yes.
But Melissa, I believe that's her name. She carried 6. Billy Loomis's daughter.
Yeah.
I forgot her name in the movie, but yeah, I think her name is Melissa in real life. But she absolutely carried the movie. I mean, the way the cast developed in general was great.
Okay. Good.
Okay, it in 6, it gave you characters you cared about. In Texas, okay, and then now in Texas,
I did not give a fuck about the new friends.
For Scream 6,
yeah, I did not care one bit. What was funny was what's his name,
the Chad looking dude.
Yeah, the Chad looking dude. No, the black guy.
The Chad looking.
Yeah,
dude.
okay. I was gonna say, I was like, that is him, right?
Yeah, I don't see color like you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Whooping Ghostface's ass throughout the whole movie. That's the only thing that was cool.
Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm gonna see if you can even point anything else to 6. So my answer is the movie is fun because of the setting. You get some very great like cinematography shots with Ghostface with a shotgun. You cannot tell me that wasn't sick.
Okay.
In the bodega, that was sick. The subway scene was sick. Okay, that was sick.
You want to talk about unrealistic and Texas Chainsaw Massacre now?
No. Now with Texas Chainsaw Massacre, is what I'm saying is like
You said it was unrealistic.
It
Oh no, that was Mike. I'm sorry.
No, I was like, what? I was like, both of these movies are unrealistic. But with Texas 2023 is what I'm just gonna call it. You know, it tried to do what other horror franchises have doing. Youth and diversity, okay? It's the simple routine of doing that.
Look.
And then they were like, okay, well, let's try to connect the character. You know, like, let's make this character's inner struggle is that she's scared of stuff because she was in a school shooting. Like, they tried so hard to make it feel thick that it fell off because in that kind of movie, I want to say that the only person who mattered to have a good story was Leatherface. And they didn't even do that.
What do you mean he survived?
No, not that he survived, bro. Like, his story was just uninteresting.
No.
His whole thing was uninteresting.
He did what he was supposed to do, and that's murder people.
Oh, my gosh. Okay,
Look,
but
bullshit,
it's like...
Okay, it's my turn to talk about my movie.
Fine.
Bullshit aside, okay, the fucking... How he's got mental disabilities and all that stuff. Okay. That was a little far-fetched. But you know what? When did the first movie come out?
70...
In the 70s, all that stuff... It's 1971.
71.
Yeah. In the 70s, all that stuff wasn't considered mental disability. It was just considered...
Texas Chainsaw Massacre was released on the 1st of October, 1974.
1974, so more or less 50 years later is this movie.
Yeah. He's like 70-something, right?
No, okay. This is a big thing, is that I feel like, unless somebody can prove me wrong, that is the most biggest continuity error ever. The way they made him so mobile. Like, the way they made him, like this man would wake up every morning and, like, run track and do this and eat healthy and be right. Dude, you cannot tell me... So, how old was he in Texas Chainsaw? You don't need to know, but give me a guess.
19?
You're such a little punk, bro. No, dude, that man looked like he was 30. Okay? So I'm going to say he looked like he was 30. So if even putting that together, my friend, that man was like 85, bro, or 80.
But let's go back to... It's 1974.
Okay.
He has a mental disability. Back then, that wasn't a thing. Mental disability in that aspect.
It wasn't cared about.
Yeah, it wasn't cared about. It was like, you fucking rub some dirt on it, you'll be fine.
Yeah, you're being a sissy. Yeah. Okay, I understand that.
It being like, oh, it actually is a mental disability. This is why he wants to this, that.
Yeah.
You know, it's a good way to make sense of it, but even that's not the fucking reason.
I'm listening. Trust me, I'm listening.
I just...
And you know what? My bad, everybody. It's Texas 2022. I kept calling it 2023. Yeah. Sorry about that.
I just felt like this movie did something that no movie's done in a while, which is mindless killing.
Mindless killing, but mindless killing could get you so far. I'm talking about the story. Like, now, in retrospect, look, the scene where, you know, it's all those, like, I guess you want to say, like, youngest millennials, kind of technically almost Gen Z, however you want to say it, are on their phone and, you know, and like, oh, you're going to get canceled, bro, or whatever he said.
Exactly.
Is absolutely stupid, but... it made a cool scene because he got the chainsaw and he was mowing through the people. Yeah, that's cool. He got a great kill count. What I'm saying is that his story was lame. One, he looks dumb, okay? And okay, I'm going crazy. What they couldn't get right for me that bothered me is obviously they couldn't get the original Leatherface. I'm past that. I'm saying they couldn't even get somebody with that same physique.
Okay.
He seemed short. Maybe this is just me, but he seemed shorter and stubbier.
How much did the movie, what was the budget on the movie?
On
Do you know?
The 2022?
Yeah.
I feel like that's a little harder because, guys, by the way, it wasn't that good of a movie. Didn't go to theaters, went straight to Netflix. Scream 6 went to theaters and broke several
And also
records for
had
itself.
Jenna Ortega as the fucking main character.
As the second main character, bro. And Melissa was the first one. It doesn't say the budget. I'm
and
looking
Courtney Cox as a fucking side
as a
character.
cameo, but no, bro, that doesn't matter. No, they don't have the budget for the film, which is good.
It was probably a low budget, honestly. If it
A
went straight to
low
Netflix.
budget. There can be low budget films, but still not have a good story. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say, yeah,
You gonna tell
the
me
killing was fun. It was cool.
the badass cowboy that thinks he's gonna save the motherfucking day, dying, just straight off rip. That wasn't what.
No, I'm explaining. I'm trying to remember. What do you mean straight off rip?
Yeah, he was like one of the second death. Like, well, aside from
Yeah.
escaping, he was like the second main. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
He was like the
See how I
second.
look at you.
Yeah.
It's abusive over here.
I get whipped.
Love though.
He was like the. He was like the second main death, like, you know, besides him escaping. He was the second main death. Like, he was supposed to be the savior, the badass, the one that's gonna kill Leatherface finally.
Yeah, I get that. Like I'm gonna be the hero and doesn't turn out to be.
And turns out, yeah.
Look, I'm gonna say the things I'll say.
You know what that reminded me of?
What's up?
And I thought it was one of those cool things. Cabin in the Woods. Have you ever seen that one?
Yes, and is it the one where it's like
Where
it's all fake?
Yeah, it's all fake. It's not fake. It's like all simulated.
Yeah.
Like every horror movie simulated, and like the Chris Hemsworth.
No, that's his brother.
It's Chris.
What?
Yeah,
No,
he's the badass that goes riding into the sunset. There goes my hero, and then crashes into a wall.
I thought that was his brother.
No, it's Chris Hemsworth. Look
Dude,
it
I
up.
think that's his brother.
No, look it up. Chris Hemsworth.
The Cabin in the Woods, I believe, 2011?
There's another Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah, it is 2011. Oh, it is. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. It was when
That was before he was
when he was a
born.
younger man.
Yeah. We didn't do one on that one.
Well,
That
no,
a good
it was right. Literally, it was like right around when he was Thor too. I think like that movie and Thor might have came out the same year.
Maybe.
Okay, but that's besides the point.
But it was one of those like things where
But look at you. You have to bring up other movies to try to
No,
make your
but-
movie sound
no,
good.
I'm
Your
just
movie's
saying-
shit.
I was just saying, I thought that was like the funniest thing, and like it showed that they're trying to be a little bit more realistic. Because in Scream 6, that fucking jock dude was whooping Ghostface's ass up and down the damn movie theater, up and down everywhere.
Yeah, until he got hopped by two of them.
Like there was a fucking family, dog.
Yeah, exactly. And guess what? The Texas movie, 1974, which was based off family, 50 years later, they had no family, bro. Now, I'm obviously not expecting any of those characters to be alive, because I think, like, a 110-year-old cook would be scary.
Yeah.
But, no, I didn't like his story. His nobody liked him, so he was part of this orphanage, and this old lady took care
It
of him.
wasn't even that no one liked him. It was after the movie, he was like, shit, I need to hide out, because eventually they're going to find me.
No,
and they never did.
I just didn't buy it, dude. Like, I feel like they try to they try to do it so modern that's what I feel like made it collapse on itself. It's like it was a shitty screenplay with modern technology in it. That's all I got from that, and modern concepts. But it was still bad, bro. Like, I didn't like. It just didn't feel like I don't know. It didn't feel like a great movie. Fucking Paul. I'm just kidding. So, in my closing argument, I think Scream 6, in a weird way, Scream 5 and 6, you can watch those two alone, because I think they're that solid of a movie inside and out. Obviously, I feel like, watching Texas 2022.
He cares about the story.
Texas 2022 tried so hard to make it where you never needed to see the first one to watch this one.
And you did, because what's her name came back.
Oh yeah, see, that was so forgettable.
And the funny part is that she was supposed to be the big bad hero.
The final girl.
Huh?
The final girl.
Yeah, the final girl was supposed to be the big bad hero. She dies too.
See, that was actually stupid. I think killing her off was actually dumb and not redundant, but I think it was dumb because it's like she was the final girl from 50 years ago. Like, they should have let her had her day. Like, not come back and like, she felt like a wannabe Laurie Stride.
Yeah.
That's exactly what she felt like, bro. It felt like they're just like, she's like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm here to stay. So, like, that's why I felt like
Laurie Stride won. She didn't.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, it's almost like you know that, like, I feel like it was trying too hard with like shock value that it didn't give me shock value.
And then the last part, the ending, spoilers.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like oh, I think it's all good and happy and blah blah blah, and then he gets it, and he grabs her out of the Tesla, and then I know I call it that. I don't know why. And then, and holds her head and and the Tesla's driving off on autopilot and she's screaming and it abruptly ends like that.
Uh-huh.
No, I don't. It's just like, it's not telling me a story, bro. It's literally like these. This is all I get. Like, oh, like we're these new millennial Gen Z kids and we're coming in to buy this town. And then this guy's like, you're fucking racist. That's not why you're leaving the fucking house. Blah 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 blah. And then, he was actually wrong, and he's like, oh, shit, you did fucking leave the house. Like, you do own the house. My bad, you weren't racist. And then he fucking makes the old lady fucking die. Like, that's how you make a character unlikable. Like, they found a way. Okay, they found a way to make the cast unlikable.
That's kind of the point, no? Leatherface.
But it's like, you can't make him a good guy. Like, here's the thing about it. Yes, Leatherface is the iconic. But it was because of that family dynamic that didn't do it right.
All right, Freddy versus Jason. Who's the good guy?
Freddy versus Jason?
Yeah. You can easily pinpoint a good guy on that one.
Yeah, bud. And guess what? That movie didn't fucking do good either. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Hey, Freddy vs. Jason was a great fucking movie.
Dude, it's a fun movie. It's dumb. I think it's stupid, but it's not a great movie.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, but I'm just telling you, man. Like, Texas is not a good movie. I feel like we talked more about Texas than Scream 6 because of how bad Texas was and how good Scream 6 is.
Dog, the first half was just pure Scream.
I don't know. Maybe I'm going all over the place.
I thought
closing argument, closing opinion, statement, whatever, and then I'll do mine. We'll give them our ratings and we'll call it a day.
If you want to just shut off your brain, not give a fuck about the story, and just watch people die, and because this is that's old movies for you.
What's old movies for me?
Like that's the whole point. That was like Halloween. There was besides
brother. You're not making sense here. No, dude, the Texas Chainsaw movie that movie's rooted from 50 years ago. Okay, actually, you know what? I'm going to take a quick pause. Sir. Come here. Just
Sir.
Answer this question. You can grab a mic if you don't want to be on camera.
You can go behind.
Okay.
Not behind the damn diffuser.
I know you haven't seen the new Texas 2022, okay? So grab the mic. No influence. How in the very first movie, 1974, how old would you say Leatherface was? Just guess. Give me a range.
Like 30 to 40 years old?
Say it a little louder.
30 to 40 years old?
Okay, 30 to 40 years old. Let's say 35. This movie came out in 2022. Let's just round it up. 50 years later, okay? So you're telling me this 85-year-old man is fucking like running like Usain Bolt. Like he's a goddamn Olympian. Like that movie is fucking stupid.
Wait, is this supposed to continue on from the original story?
So with this movie, what they did is they pulled a Halloween 2018.
Or they tried to.
They said it's 50 years in the future. Everything in between never happened. So Texas 2, 3, the Leatherface movie, blah, 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 bullshit, garbage, this and that never happened. So that they could start fresh and new. And so technically, and you can't say, oh, well, maybe the movie takes place, earlier. No, they have Teslas in the movie. So, you know what I mean? Like, whatever. You can go to the fucking year Tesla was made, and it's still gonna be a fucking an 89, a 79, 80-year-old man like coming in and trying to do this.
If you
Here,
like
can
this-
you pass the mic to him and then I'm gonna ask him the same exact question.
Come this way.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask
I
him
just
the
wanna- I
same
just
exact
wanna-
question.
I just want
I'm
to
gonna
take
ask you
note.
a good
They're all related.
Okay, no, okay,
What?
Michael,
What's up?
Michael.
What
Salam
happened?
alaikum.
Here, sit down. Come in the shot. Come in the
I
shot.
guess.
It's okay. Just you literally less than 5 minutes.
All right.
Okay. So the original, you know T-Man. We all know
Oh,
T-Man.
yes, sir. I
'Kay.
love T-Man. Believe it or not, one of the newest ones that they have is what's her name? Charlie Day's girlfriend in Always Sunny. That girl, when she plays as a cousin. I don't
Yeah.
know why, but that Texas Chainsaw Massacre was good.
Okay. So I don't remember exactly which one that one is, but
Okay.
I get your
Wasn't
idea.
that Leatherface?
Maybe.
Yeah,
Who knows?
it
There's
was
been so many
Leatherface.
bullshit ones that there's not like a straight storyline. Anyways, how old?
It really is.
How in 1974, like the game we play, whatever.
Okay.
How old would you say T-Man is?
Ooh, man.
Just any guess?
Any guess?
Yeah.
I want to guess like in his 30s.
Okay. So let's just put that in perspective. This new movie in 2022 is 50 years later, okay? And it's a direct sequel from the first movie. So remember in Halloween how they made it where nothing, like Halloween 2, 3, Return, blah, blah, it never happened?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so this is
They-
50
they-
years later, and Texas is like, so technically he's like 85 or 80, and he's just fucking running down the
And
street.
chasing people,
wielding
chopping them
chainsaws
down.
and
Yeah.
sawing them down.
That's true.
And he's never been supernatural.
No, hell no.
Maybe he's been running track this whole time. I don't know.
Low-key yoked.
The
He's
movie-
probably in the Special Olympics. You don't know that.
The movie
Yeah.
tries to be progressive, and that's where it falls.
Well, he
in on
wasn't all
itself.
there. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just saying, like, he wasn't really mentally all there.
Hey.
Just proven fact.
So, anyways,
Facts.
I'm gonna close.
You haven't even said your opinion about Scream.
I know I'm gonna close with my opinion on Scream 6.
Oh, okay. There you guys go.
Closing with Scream 6, or like my opinion on Scream 6 is that, you know what, you're getting a movie with a fun setting. You're getting a movie with a young cast, but they're not trying to shove the age of that cast down your throat. Okay? It has a good story. It feels solid.
College.
It's not sitting there and just trying to like fucking, oh, here's a badass kill. Okay, on to the next. It's actually telling you a story throughout these characters.
So
It's
you're
having
admitting
these
that the kills
characters
are
have a better
badass?
relationship. Literally, the sisters in Scream 6 have a way better story than the sisters in Texas 2022. You don't even get a story out of Leatherface besides that he's just been hiding for 50 years and he's fucking an athlete.
Yeah, he's bionic and he's immortal.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's
He
never
ages.
Yeah, exactly.
That's some smoke shit.
This like
That's
killing people. He just decided 50 years later he wants to start killing again.
yeah, that he calmed down.
I
for
guess
50
he's a
years.
god.
For 50 years and then he snapped.
He's like, I need to kill again.
He snapped because like these millennials pull up and said that they buy the town and like this
How they did Halloween, bro. They made it seem like homeboy all he needed was blood
that's a little
and
more
killing, and
I
then
feel
he
like
gets
it's a
the
little
power.
more better because it's
And
like
the
they always
power.
made it seem like he was demonic, even though they never said he was demonic.
That was
The more
that
he
was
kills, the
so
stronger
weird.
he gets.
Like the beginning of the movie, just the
have,
beginning
like-
of the movie.
Just
I
where
like
they're
that.
like, oh yeah, let's have this fucking random guy just fucking just. Yeah,
And
let's
then-
just
and
have
then
this
let's have him
random
beat
guy
the
who gets
fuck out of
fucking.
Michael.
They're gonna bully the fuck out of him.
No. We're talking about Halloween 2018 and kills. We're not talking about End. We all agree that End
Okay.
was garbage.
Okay.
The concept of the more he kills, the stronger he gets was great. But
You know, yeah, no.
I don't
okay.
even want to get into Halloween Ends.
I thought he was talking about like not the. You remember how in the third movie were you referring to like how he was like, oh, like he helped him get a kill. And that's like he got blood from it or whatever the fuck, and he grew stronger. He gained his strength
Yeah.
back. Like he was helping him kill people.
like he had to get out of the cave.
So
I
that's
mean,
what I thought he was talking about. I was like, that shit was ass.
yeah, I just Scream
shit was
6
just
is just a
something else.
better story, and that's what I'm coming in. And then I heard you make your little comment that said college, bro. What's that mean?
Nah, dog,
No,
you
because your movie. See, that's the thing about my movie compared to your movie. My movie makes it feel like they're actual, real young adults. Like your movie was trying to kind of like make one of the characters press this like social agenda that ends up killing an old innocent lady. Like what the fuck? Like I'm
and
not
he
gonna
did-
root for these characters, bro.
You
Like
shouldn't.
oh
They're
my
pieces of
God.
shits. Which is kind of what America is. But
What
filled
the
with a-
fuck does that
filled
have
with
to
a
do
bunch
with
of
team?
fucking-
See, because that's the thing, bro. See, put it this way then. Scream 6 does both of it better. They make it where you care about the main group of characters or you at least care about one or two of them. And then they always make it when you see Ghostface on the screen, you're like, fuck yeah, that's sick. Your movie makes it like, oh, God, I hate these characters. And then when you see Leatherface, you're like, when did he become bionic at 85?
fuck.
Like, I didn't know he was on the juice, you know?
Motherfucker's 100 years old and you're running a mile.
Yeah, and
Ain't
wielding
no
a
thing.
chainsaw. Like,
Like it ain't no thing,
Yeah.
bro. I don't know how that
so
works.
anyways, Josh.
I think you just got a little hard on for Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the video game.
I do,
What?
so
What do you
I get
mean?
bricked up,
The
bro.
video game takes place in 1974.
soft. Three
Yeah,
solid
and hey,
bricked
apparently if
up,
he's in his
bro.
30s in the video game, he's good. You know what I mean?
Straight the fuck up.
Gain speed with age.
Yeah, apparently, yeah. I guess I misread him.
It's 1 point.
So look
per
at
speed
Josh.
per year.
I
No.
was in saying this. I'm gonna stand by, and I'm gonna give Scream 6 an 8.5.
Whoa.
I'm gonna give Texas 2022 a solid 2 to make it 2022 2. Okay, it's a solid 2 because you know what, the cinematography with holding the head and as the Tesla's leaving's cool, but not how it got there is not cool. If that even makes sense to you.
It's an 8.
So okay, and then what
Whoa.
do you give? And when
That's
you
a
give?
bold,
and when you
that's
give
a
Scream
real
6?
bold statement there, boy.
Would I give Scream 6?
Yeah, to end it off.
Like just as a regular movie or as what?
Well, what the fuck else it is? What as a comedy? No, as a
Okay.
fucking as the movie that it is, bro.
I'd give it an 8 too.
I hate you. You're a very
Out of
interesting
100?
man. No, no. He gives both of the movies an 8.
Yeah.
So Texas and Scream 6. So Texas 2022, his rating is equivalent to the rating of how he feels about Scream 6.
So what was the argument?
Yeah.
That this man's crazy.
I think
Josh, how often do you watch movies? Is my question.
not as often anymore. I worked way too much.
Yeah, are you high?
I should be.
Yeah. Anyways, Josh, everything aside, I love you. And this has been an episode of
I
Review
love
Box.
arguing with you.
Yeah, I do too. I hope we can get
I-
into more spicier stuff. Something spicy that
Domino's
everybody.
versus Pizza Hut.
I could care less about both of them to be honest.
Yeah, I'm not.
But
really
I can
like that.
honestly still
Wingstop,
tell you,
B-dubs.
Wingstop and B-dubs, my opinion has changed. That one's too deep to talk about right now. Chick-fil-A is still better than Popeyes, 100%. And you guys have a good night. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. Chick-fil-A is better than Popeyes.
Oh yeah, I thought.
Yeah, oh yeah, it is. Yeah, I know you know now.
No.
I'm glad I
fuck
gave you
don't.
that knowledge.
I
Have a
don't
good
know
one,
about
guys.
I still pick
Wait, what do you
Chick-fil-A.
know?
No, I don't know about all that.
Wait, what are you saying? Hold the phone.
Shit, I'm not saying Popeyes is better. I'm not saying.
Then what are you saying?
I'm saying you guys
Yeah.
are overhyping the fuck out of Chick-fil-A is my thing. that shit is ridiculous.
Chick-fil-A.
Okay, you're trying to piss people off, so obviously you just want to be on Chick.
Piss me off.
Exactly my point.
No, Chick-fil-A is better than Popeyes. I will stand by that.
And this has been Review Box. Like,
Dude,
comment, subscribe.
Chick-fil-A and Popeyes, why is it coming back? It's starting some shit. Look, Chick-fil-A is better than Popeyes. Guardians 3 is better than Ant-Man 3, and that's that.